Hey everybody, Norival Trindade here again, your Vice President for Training, with the great news that we always announce at the beginning of the year. We have finished tallying all the data and we have the numbers from 2024. And here they are. You and I, together, we have equipped 29,695 leaders all around the world. This was done through 857 training events, History Makers Journeys, Module 1, Module 2, on demand, online, in person, hybrid, everything. And here's some great news. We have hosted training in 105 countries of the world. That is a record. That is the largest number of nations. And there's another year where we did the same number, 105 countries of the world. This means the reach of ILI is growing. We're building more teams that will accelerate the gospel in more places. Because leaders come from different countries, especially for online training, we have leaders from 116 nations that have attended one of our training events. That is really, really amazing. And here's an interesting piece of information for you. 46.5% of our leaders trained, almost half of all the leaders equipped, were from the African continent, south of the Sahara Desert. That is a large region of Africa where the gospel is growing tremendously and where ILI can play a part in deepening and growing the capacity of the leaders that are mobilizing this amazing Christian church and missionary force for the world. When we started the Legacy of Hope campaign a couple of years ago, we divided the world into 3 different categories according to the status of the gospel in the nations. We have the region that we call the greatest gospel growth. This is the places where the gospel is expanding, where the church is thriving. And the other region is called the persecuted and the unreached. This is where the gospel faces difficulties or where significant numbers of unreached people groups live, where the challenge for the gospel is the greatest. And the third group is what we call post-Christian. This is the West, where Christianity once was a thriving religion, but where now it is considered irrelevant, or where most people are nominal. And 43% of our training events happened in the greatest gospel growth region. But here's a beautiful piece of news. 49%, almost half of our training events, again, were in the regions where Christianity is persecuted or where the unreached people groups live. That means our training is helping to accelerate that spread of the gospel geographically and ethnically to the different regions of the world. And I know I say this every year, but these numbers, they don't really mean anything unless you consider that every one number is one person, one man or woman who wants to be part of what God's doing around the world, who wants to accelerate the spread of the gospel, who wants to equip others. And then together we're mobilizing the church to make disciples of all nations. And at ILI, with History Makers Training, we're giving these men and women tools and core values that will help them do it better. My prayer for you and for me is that in 2025, we will do even more, that we will reach out more, that we will accelerate more. We want to see more people come into faith in Christ. We want to see disciples being built. We want to see workers mobilized and leaders multiplied. We want to see the church serving those who are in need. We want to see the church planting new congregations in places where the gospel hasn't reached yet. And ultimately, we want to see the kingdom on earth. We want to see God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So join us in this amazing adventure of equipping leaders for the sake of the gospel, to accelerate the spread of the gospel.